Hey chat boys out there, I hope you've all had a great week and you've all had a great Friday. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Thursday evening and my Friday. So yesterday evening my dad, after being back from work and after I got out the pool and watched the neighbours from yesterday evening and got packed up, was taken to the mall by my dad and then met up with my old sister from work, and we went off and had a look around the mall and then met up with my old sister's boyfriend and then went off to Nando's for tea. And my younger sister was also on a date and she went to a different Nando's, as not to bump into us because that would have been cringy. We had Nando's and it was so delicious and I had a good catch up. Then my old sister's boyfriend went off to the shops at Aldi and I went off with my older sister to shop in Asda and got a few bits of bobs. I got some popcorn for the movie and then went down the Barbie aisle, which was a nice treat, looking at all the new Barbies and the fashionista dolls. Then we made our way back home and my older sister's boyfriend was already back, and I wrote my journal, had some popcorn, and we watched The Greatest Showman, which is an absolutely phenomenal film. I can't wait to watch it again tonight. I'm going to be watching it with my older brother, who is obsessed with that film, and I could just watch it over and over again because it's just such a great film. I absolutely love it. I love the songs, I love the storyline. It's just so great. And I had a bit of strudel, finished writing my journal and put that away. Then it was time for bed and I called up home just to let them know that I was alright and say goodnight to them. Then I got ready for bed and went off to bed, and I was up during the night because the spare room is got lots of stuff in because it's like the clutter room, and I had to fight my way to get the window open so that it could let some air in, and so I finally managed to get to sleep. Then was woken up by my old sister and I got showered and ready for going into work with my older sister. My older sister's boyfriend wasn't in work till later on, so he was over the line. So I quickly said goodbye to him, and then we went off and had to pop to the shops on the way into work. Then we got to work, and I was sticking some drawings the students had drawn of themselves for some colleagues' thank you cards. Then the students arrived, and I introduced myself and was like, "Hey, I'm Dan. I'm Miss Panting's brother and I'm going to be helping out today." And they all said good morning to me back, which was very sweet. And then we went off down to the assembly for the year 6 leavers assembly, and they were all a bit teary as it's the last day ever of primary school. I never remember being that emotional. I just couldn't wait to start the new chapter of my life. I was so excited to start the secondary school I went to. It was so much fun, and I did a thing called the induction program, which was where we did like Thursdays we go in from primary school and meet other people that were going there, which was a massive help and make me feel a lot better and not so nervous about going there. And I left secondary school. I left secondary school 4 years ago, and primary school nearly 10 years ago now, which makes me feel so old. And yeah, I'm having a bit of a bad headache, blooming humidity. It's been so warm today, lovely and sunny, but just making me sweat buckets. And we sat there for ages, and my bum was getting sore from the seats and so uncomfortable, which I don't miss at all. And clapping with your hands are getting so sore. So I've now learned a trick to wait until people are clapping really loud and they just pretend to clap and just go, because it gets hurt your hands because I've just got such a hard clap. And then they sang Never Forget by Take That, which is an absolute tune, and the year 6 teachers started getting teary, which was very adorable. And then they did some speeches and stuff, and some of the students and colleagues were given prizes and flowers and wine and chocolates and stuff. Then we went off back to my older sister's classroom, where we went off to the field and we did the forest school, and we did some really fun activities and some like drama acting activities, and they were doing like dance and stuff, and it was really fun. Had great amounts of staff, and chatted to this guy called Lewis who works there on Fridays, and he works in a youth centre near me, so I know him vaguely. So we just having a nice chit chat. Had a cup of tea made for me and a few cakes, as there were some cakes and stuff laid out for us to have. Then we went back out and watched some of the performances that the children had done, and then they were given a talk by the people that were running the forest school, and they said thank you and said how well they'd behaved. Then it was lunchtime and we went to the staff room and we had Domino's ordered for us, which was awesome. And I was just telling the colleagues all my embarrassing stories they know of my older sister, which was great. And we just talked about our secondary schools, as a few of the people that worked there went to the secondary school I went to, which is so cool. So just reminiscing about secondary school memories. Then it was the end of lunch break. We went off back upstairs to the classroom and they had wet play, and I played Jenga and Lego with some of the students, and then did some drawing. And some of the students said if I wanted to be a fashion designer or illustrator, which is totally what I would love to do. And they were saying how well my drawings were, which was very sweet of them. My eyes are watering a bit because of the hay fever and also because I'm very tired, so I didn't get much sleep last night. And during this afternoon I went downstairs back to the staff room and had a nice cold glass of milk or cup of milk and just sat and cooled down because it was so hot, and it was nice and cool in the staff room, and bumped into Lewis again and started chatting to him for a bit, and then he went off. And I then went back upstairs and did some drawing and stuff and was almost falling asleep. Then it was the end of the day, and just before the end of the day, we went down into the hall and we all lined up one by one facing each other and made like a little arch with our hands over the top so the year sixes could make their way out of the school grounds for their last ever time, and they were all getting a bit teary about that. And then it was the end of the day and me and my older sister packed up, and then she said goodbye to a few of the colleagues, and then we made our way back to ours, and my grandma is over this afternoon. My older brother got back from being in the shots and he's got popcorn, and we're going to be watching the Great Showman again tonight. And I then put my stuff away that I used. I put my journal back in my office and my dirty clothes in the wash and my toothbrush and stuff away, and my older brother had to go get my mum's medicine from the chemist. He's now back, and I am going to be watching the soaps from last night and then watch today's Henry and Neighbours. And for tea, I'm going to be having pizza again, as they're doing potato skins, and I'm not a big fan of potato skins, which my older brother does. So I'm either gonna have pizza or something else. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to think about that because I already had pizza for lunch. Oh, what the heck? Why not have pizza for tea as well? Splash out a bit. It's Friday anyway, and I'm going to be getting the ice cream from the ice cream man soon, so I've just got to keep an ear out for that. I lost a few Twitter follows, but I'm not going to let losing Twitter follows get to me anymore. I've had such a blast. I didn't call him or text him all day, which is a lot better because I used to call and text a lot because of my anxiety. And I was barely on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram all day because there was barely any signal there anyway. So it was so much fun. I have had such a great time. The colleagues and the students are all so great, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully going back there in September after I've got my forms filled out that shows that I can work there and that I've been checked that I'm not a psychopath, and help out there some more because I'm really loving it there. Today was so much fun and the atmosphere is really good, and yeah, so hopefully should be helping out there a bit more. I'm going to be helping my dad do a bit of caretaking, which is great because I've got OCD, so I absolutely love cleaning. And I tidied my office up a bit from where it was a bit messy from where I'd left it on Thursday evening in a bit of a hurry, and tidied my doors and door salt and put my stuff back away in my room. And I had a cup of tea and a snack, and a good catch up with my grandma, and my old sister's gone off to collect her friend, and they're off to Cornwall to go to this science thing called Statue of Eden. I can't quite remember what it's called. It's really annoying now, but it's this like science thing. My grandma was saying how she'd gone there when it was first built, and I hope she has a lovely time, and I hope you've all had a lovely week, have all had a great Friday enjoying this beautiful weather, and have a fantastic weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. P.S. My Barbie dolls still haven't arrived, so I'm going to follow that up because it's really frustrating. Anyway, I'm now off to go watch today's Home and Away Neighbours, write my journal a bit, play my memory doll, and then watch some more Will and Grace at the Supernatural episodes. I hope you've all had an absolutely fabulous week and have an awesome weekend and enjoy the sunshine coming your way. I shall see you soon. Bye.